Christmas sweaters are on the Beeshers. Christmas clothes are on Finley. You'll see the behind the scenes. Look at this. So he's wearing high-waisted pants and his normal hips are like 4 inches bigger than his waist is. He's looking snatched. I'm wearing this sweater that Finley actually told me to get from the Goodwill bins. He was like, no, just get it. You can wear it at Christmas. And so I figured it's good for the photos. I'm wearing a little green bandana. I think I also thrifted these from either like House of Vintage or something, but they're just corduroys. I do have a bit of a camel toe in them though, so it's really hard to wear them. They're really...
These pants from Nordstrom's?
We're both feeling restricted. These are not from Nordstrom's, baby.
I don't know where they're from.
You got them from some vintage store in freaking Idaho, and then you got your green shoes on. Yeah, and you're voguing.
And then my shirt was my stupid purchase from Nordstrom's like 4 years ago.
But you still wear it, so it looks nice.
Nothing but regrets.
So I guess we should over here do like our whole familia, if the hogs will pay attention.
Can you ride a hog and take some photos of
Yes, I can. The hog does not like that.
I weigh enough.
Go! Larry, go, go, go!
Wait.
He doesn't normally go that way anyways, because he doesn't want to go see Baron. Larry. Hey, Larry, we're not going down to the creek, okay? They'll come back. That's okay. These guys are crazy. They're the high maintenance ones now, but we're doing singles anyways, I think. So.
Oh, it's a good zoom. Ooh.
Don't take her over to the demon.
Yeah,
Not
bad
the
idea,
demon.
bud.
We're having a good time. Get the good fights. Yes. Yes. Oh, I love your nose. Yes. Oh.
Ani just took some merch shots for me at the end of our little Christmas card photo shoot. And now we are rewarding ourselves in our hard work, Ani's hard work. I just have to stand there and rile the dogs up.
To look back.
You're so kind. I got our loaf out from last night and put on some, I heated them up for like a minute and then put on vegan butter and it just like melted so nicely. And then I made these 2 honey ferments from the Grow Forage Cook Ferment cookbook, which is called, I think it's like Healing Herbal Infusions. It's a great book, but this one is a thyme and red onion in honey ferment. And then this one is garlic cloves, sage, and ginger. And I put each one on here. I haven't tried the ginger one yet, but we're big fans of the thyme and red onion. It was perfect. Guys, you did so good at your first photo shoot, Rue. Larry's been there, done that. He says, I look handsome all the time. He'll take photos of me all the time.
Usually, when we think about empathy, we think about how we relate to other people. George's insight is that we regularly lack empathy for ourselves when we are in a different emotional state. When we're angry, we can't imagine being calm. When we are tranquil, it's hard to imagine being so angry that we could hurt someone. The hot-cold empathy gap can also be caused by physiological states.
You know what I'm thinking about right now?
What? We finally come to pick out our Christmas tree. I say finally, but it's only 4 days into the month. But they have a lot of options here. This one's kind of cool, yeah, that it goes out a little farther. Yeah, we're trying to find one that you know, is reasonably large, but not very skinny, because a lot of them are just like sticks, big stick trees. Oh, they have a little kid cottage for you. You can go and play in there. Yeah, you just go play. I'm gonna go. I'll go over here and do the big girl work. They have some pretty cool pots around here, but they're probably $100 themselves. So cute. Now we'll get to plant a tree when we leave. We got our tree and I'm so excited. We got a little brochure with it, and it's basically just about live holiday trees and all the stuff you have to do to them, because they're just in their dormant state right now, so they're not used to being put next to, like, you know, your heater or wood stove or something like that. So it's just a bunch of care tips, but we're not
used to being in a heated environment in general.
Yeah, just always chilly for it. So it says to like water it with ice water and stuff, and we're also only gonna have this for the next week or so because we leave on the 18th, both of us, in the morning. So we're probably just gonna have it in the house for a period of time and then plant it right before we go, because we're gonna be gone for, like I was saying yesterday when I was explaining our holiday travels, we'll be gone for basically the entire month of January anyways. So it's not like we're gonna leave it in our house, because that would be a horrible idea. We would come home to a dead tree. So I feel like this was the best option for us this time around, and I'm really excited about it. We're on our way to go see our friend Shay. She works at a pizza place in Portland, and we've never been in to visit her, right? You've never been?
I've been over.
Yeah, so we're gonna go and see her and try to get free pizza. We got these bells on the way home from Goodwill to fashion to the door, well, the doorknob, so that we can bell train Rue. And I just realized what they were. They're little Polar Express fake tickets. Believe in the spirit of Christmas, where the bell only rings if you believe in Santa Claus. I didn't realize that when we bought them. They're very cute though. Very fitting, because this is my favorite Christmas movie. Rue and I just finished making my Christmas list. My sister texted me that my mom wanted them ASAP. I said, okay, because I already had all of these things on my iPhone, like just on my notes tab, and so I just made it and linked everything. But I'm very excited about all this stuff if I were to get it. Christmas lists are so classic in the way of, like, I would never really buy this stuff for myself, but if somebody else wants to get it for me, I'm not going to say no. It's like almost 11:30 right now, and Finley went to bed a while ago, honestly. He's been going to bed really early and waking up really early since we were on East Coast time in Jamaica. I was telling him, I was like, honestly, it's probably better just to stay on it, because then you just like wake up early and, you know, get on with your day and whatnot. And I've been waking up pretty early too, like going to bed at around 11:30, 12, and still waking up at like 8:30, which is good for me. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that's good for me. I also just watched so many episodes of Atypical. It's a great show. I actually first heard about it because my friend John Vincent III, who's a musician, one of his songs was featured in an episode of season 2, but he inspired me to watch it. And honestly, it's really, really enjoyable, and also just quite timely, because I just finished a book in my book club. My October book was The Reason I Jump, and it's about a 13-year-old boy with autism, and just like a Q&A and all of this stuff with him, kind of. That's like the format of the book, but it's just like his perspective answering questions and all these things. In the show Atypical, the main character, I mean, just the premise of the show in general, is about a boy with autism who's kind of around the same age. I think he's like 18 though. Anyways, it's a great show. It's on Netflix. I've been really enjoying it. What else did I want to tell you? It was really good to see our friend Shay. We just went into her work and just got freaking free pizza and beer, and it was fantastic. And we still had some to take home with us, and we got to just chat and catch up with her for a while. I didn't film her in the interaction because she doesn't like to be on camera, but great time. Also, our tree is still in the bed of the truck. We're gonna bring it in tomorrow, but we realized we need some helping hands. It's like it had to be forklifted into our truck because it was so heavy, so we're gonna need to figure out a way to get it down tomorrow, and maybe have Steve or our neighbors Olya and John come over to help us with bringing it inside. But I'm so happy that we got a potted tree to plant on this property this year. A lot of you were saying like, why don't you just get a fake tree and then you can have it every year? And I just think it's way more fun to plant a tree every year. Wouldn't that be freaking sweet? Because Christmas is totally the time of just like tree murder. And we don't even know it, you know? We're just like, oh, let's go get a Christmas tree or chop down a Christmas tree, you know? And like, I understand that businesses thrive on Christmas tree farming. Like literally the main industry around me is tree farming. So like, I get it. It has its uses for sure. But it is just kind of sad, you know, when you think about it. Oh, Christmas, the season of tree murder. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to be depressing. We literally chopped down a tree last year and it was my first time ever doing that because I always had an artificial tree growing up. So in my opinion, do whatever the hell you want. This is what we wanted to do this year and I think it's a really fun tradition to start. And then we would just have so many trees planted over the course of our lifetime if we always got a potted tree. It would be freaking sweet. So I hope the tradition lasts. You never know. Anywho's, I feel like I've been blabbering for a while, but I'm also not sure if I got a significant amount of footage today. I feel like the longest amount of footage I got was when we were taking our Christmas card photos, which was really fun, and I'm really happy we got to get that done. And we got our tree today, and we got to see friends today. We got to see Shay. I got to catch up on my show. I got to do my Christmas list. I'm feeling accomplished, you know? Tomorrow, I need to be even more accomplished than today, and I need to record my podcast and do some other work things. So until then, I gotta get some freaking sleep. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Ring the notifications bell if you would like to be notified when I upload. You can become a patron of mine or buy some Vlogmas merch for this month to support my earnings. And hey, until Vlogmas Day 5, stay smiling. Bye guys.